Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And we are back with Season 2, Episode 1 of Cobra Kai titled Mercy, Part 2. And we are very excited to be back with Cobra Kai. We took a little bit of a break, and now we're getting back into the rhythm of things. I know the series just ended with a amazing finale, apparently, and I can't wait to watch that. I have seen up until the first part of Season 6. He's new.
Yeah, I'm still watching. So this is Season 2, Episode 1. Season 1 finale was crazy. I have to say, I'm very glad that part of what I mentioned about enjoying Karate Kid is that sometimes it seemed like both sides weren't doing the best things for each other. And they were kind of engaging, and they always flip who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. And I'm glad that they have presented a bit of a light on like Miguel, and they let him win instead of Robbie being like the guy with the pure motivations, wins the day. Like they repeated Karate Kid with him or Robbie hurting his arm, but
They didn't give the full repeat.
Yeah.
And the best thing I think about going into this season is this is one of the better seasons, best seasons. 2 and 3 are pretty good. I think, in my opinion, they're all pretty good. But this is, where it starts to get good because Netflix picked it up, I think, at this point, all for YouTube. And we are on YouTube with this, but on Patreon, we also have full lengths available. And as we do for every first episode of every new season of a TV show, this is available for free and full length. So the link will be in the comments if you want to watch this one for free and join us. And if you do enjoy that, make sure you do support the Patreon to help go a long way. Otherwise, if you're new here, also thank you for joining us. Say hi in the comments. Let us know how you felt about this season. If you're new here watching, or if you love Cobra Kai, let us know. And I'm gonna give one last thing. What is your predictions for this season?
Ooh, that's a tough one. If I had to make 3 predictions, I would say that Robbie and Sam are gonna kiss. That Johnny is going to I don't know. I don't know if Kreese is a ghost or not. Kreese reveal if ghost or not is prediction 2. And man, I don't think this is I think Terry Silvers is a season 3 edition. So no Terry Silvers.
Okay. All right. That's good predictions. Ready to join this one? Thank you for joining us. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Cobra Kai.
Everyone closed the book on us.
Love his Cobra shirt.
They thought we were done.
It looks good. The actor looks good. If it ghost or not, actor looks good still for his age.
You trained him well.
Woo.
Just like I trained you.
Oh. Woo!
Kreese!
You forgot. I taught you everything you know.
Not everything.
Oh! Hey!
No smoking.
What a way to start the season.
This does not prove or disprove ghost.
Woo! Oh! Come on!
Oh!
No
Have
mercy!
something like this. No mercy. How does it feel, Kreese?
How does second place feel now?
Woo! They're not the same.
I would.
Showing mercy to an old man.
Show me.
It's very honorable.
It's a mistake, Johnny. He's gonna kick you.
Oh! Oh! Woo! Season 2! Let's go! Season 2!
Paint the house.
I think one of my favorite parts is how they rebuild the old dojo that he had with Mr. Miyagi. Oh!
His strength has returned.
I'm supposed to be upset that my daughter has broken up with Cobra Kai's top bully?
I'm with Dad on
He's
this.
playing Switch.
Thank you, Anthony. Hey, you know what? You could train with Robbie.
Is it still chores, or is there any actual
Huh.
karate?
The chores are part of it. If you start with
I'll
different...
stick with camp.
Okay, I'm happy that you found karate again, but opening your own dojo, make sure you can balance that with everything you got going on.
Balance is my thing.
He's drinking again.
Kreese.
Miguel's mom must be happy that he won, though. Like,
Congratulations.
yeah, there you go.
What's it called again?
Tres leches.
That's what I thought it was.
It means 3 milks.
It's so good.
It's better than the milk I used to drink. I was lucky.
He's like, yep.
In more ways than one. I never imagined a few months later there would be an arena full of people cheering him on.
Not all bad things.
Yep.
Don't worry. Miguel's a good kid. I won't let him go astray.
blocking him? That's crazy.
In the modern day.
No, that's honestly what happens during a breakup, though.
No, yeah, I mean, I would like
Instagram.
if you're on it a lot and you don't want to see that person, yeah.
Anyways, until next time.
She's with them.
No mercy, bitches.
She's hanging out. Yeah, Moon.
To be at a victory party.
Yeah, except you had nothing to do with the victory.
You stole nachos. That's pretty dick.
Dimitri and Eli, binary brothers.
Pull it with the nerd shit, huh?
Trying to be a new person.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Uh-oh.
She blocked me. So what happens when you get blocked? You counterpunch.
Woo.
Except maybe don't actually hit
Yeah.
this time.
Oh!
See, son? You can get any chick in the valley you want. You're like Drake.
Oh, that didn't age well.
Drake.
Yeah. Crease street.
Too late to run.
Are you familiar with brumation?
Yeah, reptiles do it. Snakes going to sleep for the winter. My reptiles do it.
There's some animals bury themselves in a hole and sleep there for months. For the cold-blooded, like snakes, it's brumation. The snake buries himself in a hole. The snake doesn't sleep.
Sits and waits.
He stays awake, waiting for the right moment to emerge. And that moment is now.
I really love this moment because as a reptile guy, I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
I ran strikes in Desert Storm. I trained SEALs in Afghanistan. All off the book.
89 was after Cobra Kai. I mean, Karate Kid.
Our society has gotten weak. Kids today are coddled.
Stay the hell away from my students, you understand? You ruined my life.
Whew.
Johnny, we've had our disagreements. But ruined your life? You had no life before you met me.
I remember you doing back then what you're doing right now. Trying to find my weakness. There's only one sensei in Cobra Kai, me. And that's how it's gonna stay.
Okay, lay down the law. What?
First rule of Miyagi-Do karate.
Remember?
Karate is for defense only. Second rule of Miyagi-Do karate.
First, learn rule number 1.
Hello, when they do this.
I guess Mr. Miyagi would make an exception for Cobra Kai. I mean, when my dad finds out what we're up to, he is not gonna know what hit him.
He's just like you, Daniel.
Dude, that's true.
Looks like we got some new students. Fresh fish. So you guys want to be Cobra Kai's, huh? You got a long road ahead of you.
Cockiness now. I mean, he did place top 4 in the tournament, too, so.
Please. Yes.
Go ahead!
Go ahead.
I love when he does that.
The dojo's closed to new students today. Let's go, move it. Come back tomorrow. And bring your checkbooks. Everyone.
He's like, I want students, but not right now.
Yeah, are you celebrating all weekend?
Celebrating what? My students are a bunch of pussies.
Aren't even wearing their karate uniform.
We didn't give him a chance to train yet. Change it.
Yes, Sensei.
Did you purposely attack your opponent's injury?
Yes, Sensei.
2 cobras in the jungle. One kills the strongest lion. The other kills a crippled monkey. Which cobra do you want to be?
The one that kills the lion, Sensei.
And why is that?
Because it killed a stronger animal.
And the baddest badass is the one who beats his opponent when he's at his strongest. From here on out, those are pussy moves. And you don't want to be pussies, do you?
No, Sensei!
Grown man, group of high school children.
That's why I had you wear your white belts. We're starting over.
I'm teaching you a lesson.
Yeah, but what about no mercy? You taught us to win at all costs.
Ooh.
Well, maybe I'm still learning a bit too.
Why take pity on Robbie Keane?
I wasn't taught the difference between mercy and honor, and I paid the price for it.
Yeah, it's true.
If I'm extra hard on you, it's only because you have the potential to be better than I ever was.
I'm glad that Johnny didn't just go like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here.
I was actually coming to see if you wanted to hang out. I was thinking maybe we could go on a hike, or we could go to the beach club.
I'd love to, but the guys and I have to go to Hawk's house. Do you want to come with?
Yeah, I was sort of thinking it would maybe just be you and me.
Well, maybe you could just come. It'd be good for you guys to talk. Air things out.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a rain check.
Okay.
That's fair. At least Alicia's respectful. Right.
Well, they know each other for a long time. I think that's part of why.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm looking to replace a 4x8 piece of mirror.
Metallica.
Nice.
Rock on, man.
What we really need is a toggle bolt. Yeah, 2 of those.
Wait, let me get the lesson here. You're saying that in life, I can't do everything by myself and I have to rely on other people?
No, I was just teaching you about shelving. If you can bring a metaphor out of that, you're a better student than I am.
Hey, Metallica Man. LaRusso Auto? Chopping prices.
This guy.
I love that commercial. I love karate, too. I mean, I never got to do it. My mom wouldn't let me, so. Hey, you look just like him. Is this your son?
Oh!
How's your shoulder?
Getting better. No thanks to you.
Look, I know you're pissed at me. You have a right to be. I've been trying to change.
Sure. I know I'm supposed to forgive you or whatever, but right now, it's a little tough.
This is open, honest communication. He's so much healthier than he was in the first season.
Hey, you don't know Mr. LaRusso. He is a better man than you will ever be.
Ooh. Sam has the genes.
She got the kata.
Yeah.
You think the world revolves around one person, but then you meet someone new. It hurts, but everyone goes through this.
Yeah, but not everyone has an insane karate cult that's brainwashing half the school.
That's why I'm opening up Miyagi-Do. So we can fight back, take down...
Literally civil war in school.
Karate wars.
They're not my enemies, they're my friends.
Are those tears, Mr. Lawrence? What's the matter? Can't you handle the way I speak?
No, Sensei, it's my stepdad. He's...
The moment those tears leave your eyes, you lose.
Oof.
And I don't teach losers.
I'm a winner, Sensei.
Louder!
I'm a winner!
So much emotional damage done to him.
Ever since the tournament, all I've been thinking about are ways to destroy Cobra Kai.
Sam changed his mind.
Now you have the answer?
Yes, the answer is we won't. Cobra Kai isn't the enemy. There are no enemies. Your dad, his students, they're just like you and me. They've just been taught the wrong way.
Yeah.
You got room for one more?
Woo!
I knew it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Their kid would be the strongest karate user of all time.
Well, they're getting engaged in real life now.
I know.
You're gonna be spending a lot of time back here together.
It's literally Romeo and Juliet.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
I realized that I was too hard on you. You were my best student. You had so much potential. I thought maybe this could be a shot for me to redeem myself.
Oh, yeah?
Because believe me, there ain't nothing I'd like more in this world than to have another chance.
It's like Robbie and Johnny.
It is.
Is he going to choose to forgive him?
I fixed it for you.
If this is like manipulation, I mean, there's a part of me that wants to believe that he's genuine, because if he's not, then Johnny's not. Like, they're mirrors.
It may say second place, but in my opinion, you were always the better fighter.
Hold up.
Crease, you son of a bitch!
What was that look on his face?
It was satisfaction because his plan worked.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Crease, you piece of shit.
So
fuck you!
First episode of the season started off with a banger. Crease versus Johnny was absolute amazing fight. Do you still think he's a ghost?
No, I mean, so here's the thing, right? If you watch the scenes where Crease is around, he doesn't interact with anybody outside of Johnny, and then there's the waitress who brought coffee, but they just met at the diner. I don't know. I don't want to be like, he's definitely not a ghost now, and like I fell into the trap. I don't know.
Okay. You're still skeptical.
I'm skeptical if he's like really existing outside of Johnny's mind. Yeah.
And so Kreese also revealed a little bit more information about himself. I mean, we knew he was in the military, but what did we learn?
That he, after he got defeated by Mr. Miyagi, and after Johnny lost, he went to kind of travel the world. He trained U.S. military in Desert Storm in Afghanistan. So he like kind of resumed his other role, which reminded me that he and Mr. Miyagi were both like, they were mirrors also, because they were foils of contrast.
Absolutely. And speaking of foils of contrast mirrors, we see Robbie in this episode with the contrast to his dad, and Johnny with the contrast to Kreese, which was something you pointed out was interesting because it's like technically Johnny had the same type of talk with Robbie, but didn't get through to him, whereas Kreese said the same thing to Johnny, but got through to him through the action of like the fixing the trophy. I think
I will say I feel like in some regard, because I'm just thinking about if I was in that situation, I think that having that talk with Robbie also opened up. I feel like Johnny maybe thinks like, if I say no, then where's the hope for me of being able to mend my stuff?
People can change.
Yeah,
and it's true.
If Kreese was really trying, if he wasn't just smirking at the end to show that he got his way, like it could have been so good. But obviously, then it wouldn't drive the show forward.
It's also a little cheesy too sometimes. So because it's not supposed to be like like the ultra serious TV show, but it's supposed to have like a little bit of fun here and there. Unfortunately, Miguel is having no fun, even though he won the tournament. He is blocked by Sam, and she's moving on. Trying to move on with her life by joining Miyagi-Do with her dad. And Daniel says something at the end of the episode. You guys are going to be together a lot this summer, which goes to drive home the point, you're pairing for them, at least kissing this season. Potentially. That's a possibility, unless they just remain friends.
I feel like... I'm just not sure. I feel like another prediction I was going to say I have to make is that because she's like, they're brainwashing half the school. What if Miyagi, I feel like there's going to be a conflict for in school. There's like students fighting, like on both sides.
Honestly,
like,
if that happened,
war in the school.
That would be pretty hype if that happened.
It would be cool, but I'm like, I'm not sure. I like how Kreese has kind of redirected Johnny a little more, because that was just such a good and powerful line, not only for Karate Kid, but like overall, like I wasn't taught the difference between honor and mercy,
which is exactly what Johnny was
fantastic line. It's summarized so well. Like very rarely do characters have their own inverse epiphany about understanding where the root of their issue is, and Johnny being able to identify honor and mercy and the difference between, and then informing his students instead of being like, I was wrong, or I was never wrong, and going forward with it.
You're right. I think the most interesting thing too about that is that he recognizes what path Miguel's going down. Because don't forget, Johnny won the first one, 1983. The second one was 1984. He lost.
Or he would have been the first ever two-time winner.
Exactly. But the big thing is that he won the tournament. And he probably won fair and square the first time. But the second time he went through, he kind of had that whole cheating debacle with the injury. Yeah. And he realized not to do that. But do you think he would have said that if it was somebody else that wasn't Robbie? I think he's biased.
I think the point wouldn't have made itself as known to Johnny. In the same way that if Johnny and Robbie had not had their conversation, I don't think Johnny would have forgiven Kreese.
Okay, fair. And we see, just the rebranding, like you said, Miyagi-Do's back. We see Cobra Kai's trying to get a few new students, which goes because they won the tournament. Of course, people want to go there now.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of front runners. Do you have any predictions for Miyagi-Do at all?
I feel like there's a chance that her name's Aisha, right? Aisha changes sides. I feel like there's a chance. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but I feel like there's a chance because of how Kreese might run things. But do I have predictions? I think it would be super funny if Yasmin joined Miyagi-Do because she wanted to get revenge on Aisha.
All right, so I'm going to make you do, you ever heard of 10, 90, 100?
No.
So 10%, 90%, 100%. What that means is that you're going to make a prediction for something that's 10% likely to happen, 90% likely to happen, and then 100% likely to happen this season.
100% Sam and Robbie kissing.
Right, okay.
That's if that doesn't happen, I'll be shocked.
Okay.
90%. What would be a good 90% prediction?
Kreese is not a ghost.
That's your prediction. You're just trying to get me to believe he isn't a ghost so that when they say he is a ghost, I'm like, whoa!
I'm like, Johnny, who are you talking to?
Yeah, literally. He's standing there lighting a cigar, dumping it in the trash can.
Security camera shows nothing.
Yeah, literally.
90%.
Show all the shots. 90%. What am I 90% sure is going to happen? I am I am 90% sure that Kreese is going to hit Miguel.
Hate
or
him?
like abuse him in some way.
Or just Miguel or any of the students?
I mean, it could be any of the students, but I think Miguel is going to be the point where Johnny's like, no.
Okay. And 10% likely to happen.
10% likely to happen.
Is that the Yasmin?
joins Cobra Kai.
Or,
I'll be shocked if it happens this season, but just to say, like, I'm locking that in for my 10%.
Okay.
But I think I was talking with Mikey when we weren't.
You were driving.
Yeah, we were driving. And I said, like, I feel like she's either going to do that or Yasmin is going to end up in the middle trying to, like, mess with both sides because she thinks karate's stupid. And then she's going to suck Dimitri into it by pretending to like him, and she's gonna have a man on the inside of Cobra Kai.
Okay.
And she's gonna like try to fuck with both of them.
All right, all very valid theories. I'm ready to wrap that up though, because she has some pretty good theories, and we can end on that. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And we are the review crew watching Cobra Kai Season 2. If you did enjoy this, check out Patreon for full lengths. This one is free. Otherwise, there are full lengths available for the future episodes coming up soon. And make sure you go check it out if you haven't already. The first season. If you're new here, say hi. Let us know your favorite theories that we're having so far. I've seen it. He hasn't. Otherwise, we will catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.